Welcome everyone. My name is Chinmay Patil. I am a student of BSc Biotechnology final year from Sri Shivaji Science College Amrati. And today I am going to tell you about pesticides. This is a seminar under our chemistry department. So without further ado, let's start. Here is the content which I am going to brief you. Introduction of pesticides, classification of pesticides. Pesticides are classified into four types, which we will see further, but let's start from introduction. Here is the introduction definition. Chemicals which are used to kill insects, fungi, and weeds are called pesticides. We all know weeds. Weeds means any wild plant that grows in an unwanted place, especially in a garden or field, where it prevents the cultivation of plants from growing freely. Okay, let's come to pesticides. These pesticides are used to protect the plant from diseases. Pesticides are applied to crops either before or after harvest to protect them during storage and transport. Pesticides destroy the pest. The pest includes insects, plant pathogens, weeds, roundworms, and microbes that destroy property or spread diseases. Pesticides no doubt protect the plant from insects, fungi, weeds, lot of food which was spoiled earlier by insects. Weeds and fungi is now saved with the discovery and use of more and more pesticides. Thus, it has proven to be boon to the mankind, especially in agriculture field. But there is a darker side of pesticides also. Obviously, things comes with their pro and cons, and pesticide is not an exception for it. Some of them are very toxic and leave a permanent effect. Such pesticides are called hard pesticides. DDT is a hard pesticide because it is not easily degraded and destroyed by environment process. Such pesticides continue to remain in soil, water, and plant. They also make their presence in animal tissue and thus a health hazard. Here is the classification of pesticides. Pesticides are classified into many classes depending on different criteria. But some of the subclasses of pesticides are insecticides, second herbicides, third fungicides, and last one is rodenticide. So first we will see insecticides. These are pesticides which are used to destroy insects. These can be of organic or inorganic origin. So there are two insecticides, organic origin and inorganic origin. So first we will see organic origin insecticides, and it has two subclasses, organic insecticides and phosphate insecticide. So first organic insecticide, these are stable to light and heat. The example are DDT, benzene hexachloride, chlorodyne and aldrin. Second, phosphate insecticide. These are very poisonous to insects. This insecticide destroys harmful as well as useful insecticides. Example of phosphate insecticides, malathion and parathion. Then inorganic origin insecticides, the example of it, fluorine compound in the form of sodium, calcium and barium fullosilicate. Okay, then aracin compound like aracinate of calcium and lead. Mercuric chloride and calomel act as insecticides. So these are the example of inorganic origin insecticides. Then there is a synthesis of insecticides that we saw the example, that is malathion. You can see here the structure of malathion. Then there are two steps to prepare the malathion. Okay, so the malathion is an if I told you that malathion is an organophosphate insecticide. It prepared by reacting methyl alcohol or ethyl alcohol with phosphorus pentasulfide to get O-dimethyl dithiophosphate. The later on treatment with diethyl malate undergoes Michael addition to give malathion. As you can see in that picture, that's how the malathion forms. So let's move further. Then there are uses of malathion. The malathion is a potent and effective insecticide against insect, fungi and weed. It has the merit of being less toxic to mammals. It is not hard insecticide. It can be easily degraded by environmental conditions. Thus it leaves no ill effect. It is a real boon to the farmers to protect the crops from pests and insects. Then there is second, herbicide. Pesticides which are used to destroy unwanted weeds in the crop are called herbicide. Some of the example of herbicide are simazine and 2,4-D. That 2,4-D means that 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Okay, then selective herbicides kill specific weeds and leave the desired crop unharmed. Herbicides are widely used in agriculture. Then there we can see the synthesis of herbicide. You can see the two example that we saw, 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetate, the structure. Then the method of synthesis. When the phenol is reacted with dichloroacetic acid to form phenoxyacetic acid, which is further reacted with chlorine with 2 moles to form 2,4-D, that is 2,4-dichlorophenoacetic acid. As you can see that all the reaction is given that below picture. Okay. Next, then there is a uses. Control of broadleaf weeds such as benzoic acid. 2,4-D is a synthetic auxin. It's a synthetic auxin, that is plant hormone, and is used in laboratory for plant research. It is mostly widely used herbicide in the world. Then there is a fungicide. There are many fungi which are responsible for producing plant diseases. Chemical which destroy such fungi are called fungicides. Some example of fungicides are boredios, which is the mixture of lime, CuSO4 and water. Fungi can cause serious damage in agriculture, resulting in losses of yield, quality and profit of the crops. The fungi are used in both in agriculture and to the fight against fungal infection in animals. Then there is a synthesis of fungicide. An example is thiram. It is a tetramethyl thiram disulfide having formula C6H12N2S4. Then you can see the thiram structure, and it has the 2 methods. Okay, the preparation of thiram we will see here. You can see it in the picture. And the first method is oxidation of NN-dimethyl dicarbamate in the presence of H2O2 or air to form thiram. That first. And second method is by oxidation of dimethylamine salt of dimethyl dithiocarbamic with iodine, and it will also form the thiram. So these are the 2 methods to form thiram. Okay, so let's move toward the last before it uses it there. Okay, some of the following compound can be used as fungicides, that is tea tree oil, cinnamaldehydes, jojoba oil, neem oil, rosemary oil and milk. Then there is the last, rodenticides. Rodenticides are pest control chemicals which are used to kill rodents. Rodents are usually difficult to kill with poison because their feeding habits are like scavengers. They will eat a small bite of something and wait, and if they don't get sick, they continue. An effective rodent must be tasteless and odorless in lethal concentration and have a delayed effect. Rodenticides are so dangerous that if given in a single feed bait, the rodent is killed in the first dose only. Okay, so I have explained you all the 4 classification of pesticides, and from my side that's it about pesticides. I hope you guys all like the video. Thank you so much.